the tragic death of George Floyd and how that sparked people around the world, specifically on Instagram, posting a black tile. As a black male, I looked at that and thought, this is like the easy thing to do, right? But it doesn't solve the systemic issues of sort of race and race relations and discrimination. But like, we can all do the like virtue signaling, socially, hashtag whatever, black tile. But again, the complexity of the system below it, that's kind of might be the cause of some of these things, is just, does anybody really care to deal with that? You know, it's like,
I think it's just overwhelming to people. And, you know, I mean, it is virtue signaling. I mean, all over Berkeley where I live, people still have Black Lives Matter signs in their windows, you know, everywhere. Like, when are they going to take them down? Are they ever going to take them down? I understand the value of expressing that point of view, but there's so much more that needs to be done.
What does need to be done when we're thinking about sort of rewiring systems? Is it education? Is it political? Is it?
I tend to think it's about law. I think you can't legislate morality, but you can change laws and make certain kinds of activity discrimination illegal. You know, we're approaching it in America at the level of everyone's soul. We're trying to reform everyone's soul with anti-racism campaigns and things like that. We'll see if it works. I tend to think it doesn't work. And one of the things that I've been very discouraged by is the collapse in support for Black Lives Matter, which had majority support after that George Floyd summer. And now it doesn't.
It's been politicized, right?
Yeah, and it's been fought against by Republicans. And but I also think shaming people is not the way to get them to change.
Amen.
And there was a lot of that. And I see a lot of this on college campuses. I see a lot of this throughout the culture. I understand the instinct, but I think you invite a backlash. That's not the best way to get people to change. And I think, in fact, it can have the opposite effect.